In this tutorial, I'm going to show you 7 ways to lace your high top Converse. So let's get started. So in the first style, we're going to take the lace down through the outside first hole. Just bring the lace a little bit up into the shoe, and then when you pass your lace across the front, flatten it out as much as possible before bringing the other end of the lace down through the inside first hole. And then we're going to make the laces the same length by pulling up through the shoe, and you'll find that they're even on both sides. So I'm just going to adjust the bar on the front and make sure it's sitting nice and flat. And then we're ready to start. So we're going to take the outside lace across the shoe, bring it down through the inside second hole. And if you catch the lace on your finger as you bring it across, it will keep the lace nice and flat. Then we're going to take the inside lace across the shoe to the outside second hole. And then keep that lace in your hand and bring it across to the inside third hole. And then take the inside lace across to the outside. And then we're going to stop at the 4th eyelet when we've got the 4th eyelet laced. So there's the outside to the inside and the inside lace to the outside. And then at this point you can decide whether you're going to run your lace through the loop on the tongue. I'm not going to use it on this lacing style because I like the kind of nice pattern as it makes its way up the shoe, and I like to see the white lace sitting on the dark background as well without any interruption. So I'm going to carry on lacing up the shoe, and then when I get to the top I'm going to show you different ways that you can finish off this style. So just carry on up the shoe, taking your lace across and down through the opposite hole, and I'm going to stop when I get to the hole just before the top holes. Just be aware as well as you're lacing up, if you're doing this lacing without the shoe being on your foot, it's going to get tighter as you get to the top, so you can just loosen it off a little bit. If you get it too tight, it's quite hard to get your foot down into the shoe. So I've got to the top but one of the eyelets, and one of the ways that you can finish off this lacing style would be to take the lace rather than out through the outside, to take it across and go out from the inside to out and from inside to out, and then you can finish it off with a bow. So just tie your knot first and make it into your bow. That's one way you can complete the look. So let's show you another way to complete the look. So we've got the 2 last eyelets free, and then this time I'm going to take the outside lace, I'm going to take it down the inside last hole. Take the inside lace, do the same, down through the last outside hole. And this time I'm going to make a factory knot. So I'm going to make it a bit looser this time. So take it a little bit closer to the edge of the lace. And then bring your factory knot in together. And this time I'm going to take it behind the tongue. So just slide it down either side, and there we have probably the cleanest look to this style, where you've got the lace at the top out of the way. So the final way I want to show you that you can finish off this look would need us to bring the factory knot back, undo it so we've got all of our eyelets laced, and you're going to need to loosen this up a little bit. So I'm going to come back with the laces, just loosen them off a little bit, not too much, and then just open up the shoe a little bit. Still want it to look smart. So we've got our laces quite loose, and then the two ends, what we're going to do is we're going to take the outside lace first and we're going to bring it through the inside last hole. So bring it through, just making sure it's not going to twist that lace that's already in there. So I'm just going to hold on to that a little bit and bring that through. Just bring it dangling down a little bit. And then I'm going to take the inside lace and I'm going to take that through, out through the last outside hole. Just making sure they're the same on both sides. Bring that in a little bit. And then you'll find that you've got two loops which you can put behind your tongue. So just slide them down the side slightly. Just make sure that they haven't come back in as you were doing that. And then that's a fourth way that you can wear this style. It's a nice way to finish it off because it gives you that kind of like loosely laced look as well. So for this next lacing style, what I've done is taken the laces out of the eyelets near the top, and you'll just need your first 5 eyelets laced up. And then we're going to take the outside lace first, and rather than coming down through the hole on the inside, we're going to go out. So just thread that through there, and then take your inside lace, do the same, take it across the shoe and bring it out of the opposite hole. And then we're going to take the laces and we're going to bring them around the back and swap them over. So bring them around the back round to the front, and then we bring the inside lace through the inside hole. Just making sure you've not twisted them as they've gone around the back, and then bring the outside lace back through the next hole, and then you're ready to tie them. So I'm going to tie it in a bow. So tie your knot first, and then 2 ears of the bow, and there you have your nice kind of relaxed look to your shoe. So for the next lacing style, I've laced up the first 5 eyelets again, and I'm going to take the outside lace and I'm just going to lace up one more pair of eyelets, putting the laces down through the holes. And then the next time I'm going to take the outside lace and I'm going to go out through the second to last eyelet from the top, and the inside lace goes out through the next eyelet. And then I'm just going to loosen up down the shoe, make it look a lot more relaxed. And then I'm going to take the 2 laces and I'm going to tie them together in a bow. So just going to tie them up nice and relaxed. Just turn that around so it just flops down, and there you have your next lacing style. So the next way would be to bring the tongue forward. So we're going to undo the bow, take the laces out of the top eyelets that we've got laced. So we've got 2 eyelets now not laced. You just bring your tongue forward and you tie your bow. So just going to tie a knot and tie it into a bow. So just making sure that you tie it enough, bringing the ends in as much as possible so you're not going to be stepping on it. Bring your tongue forward, and this style really is for those people that like to wear their trousers sitting behind the tongue. So So for the next lacing style, we're going to look at something quite different to the ones that we've just looked at. We're going to be doing the bar lace. So for this, we're going to start with our lace down through the outside first hole, bring it up into the shoe a little bit, and then when you pass your lace across the front, try and flatten it out as much as possible. Bring that lace up, the inside first hole, and then we're going to pull them up to make sure that our laces are even on both sides. Just going to adjust that bar that's twisted at the front, and then I'm going to tighten it a little bit. And then we're ready to start. So we're going to take the outside lace first, we're going to miss out the second hole and come up through the third hole on the outside. And then we're going to pass that across to make our second bar, bringing it down the inside third hole. And then I'm going to take the inside lace, I'm going to come up through the inside second hole. And I'm going to bring that across the shoe to make the next bar. So take it to the opposite hole. And then we're going to keep that in our hand. We're going to miss out this hole that's already taken, and we're going to go to the next available hole on the outside of the shoe. And then we're going to bring that across to the opposite hole on the inside. And then I'm going to take the inside lace, I'm going to pop it under there, and that's going to allow me to come up on the next available hole. And then we're going to bring that over the shoe to make our next bar. Just making sure we're not getting tight as we head up to the top of the shoe. And then I'm going to use the inside lace. I'm going to miss that hole and come up through the second to last hole from the top. And then I'm going to make a bar, going across the shoe to the opposite hole, and then I'm going to take the outside lace, come up through the shoe on that side and take it across to make another bar. I'm just going to bring them out a little bit to make sure that they are all even and none of them are twisted. And then at this stage you can either carry on going up the shoe, so you can take your outside lace and come up through the top, and take your inside lace and come up through the top. And then I'm just going to bring the tongue up so you can see the lacing style a bit more easily, and then you can use the two laces to make yourself a bow, so you can finish it off like that with a bow. So the next way that you can finish off your bar lace is to undo your bow, and you can take out the lace from the top two eyelets, and instead you can bring the outside lace up through that outside hole, so that last eyelet, and bring it across the shoe to make a final bar to finish off the top of the shoe. Just making sure that it's not twisted. I'm just going to open that out a little bit, and then you can take your two ends of the laces. They do end up on the same side, and what you can do is you can make a factory knot to hold your laces to stop the bars from sliding out, from the laces from sliding out of the eyelets. Make yourself a factory knot, and then you can pop that behind the tongue, just slide it down there and your foot will keep that in place. So that was 8 ways to lace your high top Converse. Let me know in the comments which your favourite lacing style was, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.